Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another show here at the Life Skill Masterclass show. Today, I want to talk to you about building the five intuitive senses. As humans, we have our amazing senses that some of us get those naturally. Some of us have to actually learn how to develop our intuitive senses. And the fact and I guess, the benefit of developing our intuitive senses is, of course, to be better at decision making and to know what is the right dots to connect in our personal and professional lives, whether you are building a business or making a major life decision, so that you know exactly how to proceed and what is the inspired action that you need to take so that you can actually move yourself further along your path so that you can make the right decision. I always say that the pretty much the outcome or the results that we have in our personal and professional life or life overall is the outcome that we have really achieved from the sums of our decisions and the consequences of the decisions that we have made. So, understanding how to develop these five intuitive senses is really important, again, in making a decision and being more in the being aspect of the human being part, which is so important for a lot of us that are looking for time freedom. So, hi, amazing new people that join the podcast every day. Before I dive into today's topic, I just want to introduce myself. I'm Elona, and I help companies scale their purpose and their profits so they can do more good in the world. And I'm your host here at the podcast. And if you are new, definitely share this episode with other entrepreneurs that you feel will find value from today's conversation. So let's dive into our five senses. First of all, we all understand our five senses because we all have them, right? The hearing, the smell, the speaking, the touch, and the feel, right? Those are all our five senses that we have. And again, some of us have some of these more developed. I have recently discovered, and I'm intuitively aligned with more of the hearing and also the vision, the seeing, where I can hear intuitive insight, and I also could see visions that are not seen yet in the material aspect of the world. So those are my two top, but of course I'm always working on developing my senses. And how do you actually start to develop these senses is, of course, to do the inner work, to do the clarity work that is needed to heal your fears, to heal your traumas, so that when you are unlayering, I should say, the pieces of the onion, then you have the clarity that you need so that you can start to tap into these intuitive senses. When we have a lot of mumbo jumbo in our brain, when we have a lot of fear build up, when we have a lot of trauma that's holding us back, of course, we cannot hear and we cannot tap into the sharpness of our intuitive senses. So this would be the way that you discover or uncover how to actually peel those layers of the onion and then start to eventually uncover some of the intuitive insight that you come on this earth with. Really, we all come equipped with amazing intuitive insight and also gifts, and things that are inside of us. But our job is to be able to do our inner work so that we are discovering these things slowly but surely within our journeys. The way to understand your senses is also something that might help. Is also other methods and channels that will get you more in the quietness and in the being aspect of our being, which is maybe meditation, journaling, exercise, have conversations with people that you love and trust, where they can be the mirrors and they can have a safe space for you to speak about such things, so that you can start to get some of that clarity that you are looking for as to sort of where is your intuitive sense the most heightened, and what are the senses that you actually can develop. Of course, when you're trying to develop, much like me, the touch and the smell, you can start to do activities with your hands, right? So that you can develop that sense that's going to help you intuitively start to touch and feel. And then with the smell part, you can do incense, you could do test other methodologies as far as the smelling is concerned, so that you can start to really hone in into these intuitive senses. So that's kind of all I have for you today. I want to do a shorty episode. So thank you so much for joining. And don't forget, subscribe and share the episode with other purpose-driven entrepreneurs that you find will share this and will find this helpful as well. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.